The story of Adolf Hitler's hatred for Jews is one of the darkest chapters in human history. To understand this malevolent obsession, we must explore its roots and the key events that fueled his anti-Semitism. Welcome to the Root of Hatred, exploring Hitler's anti-Semitism and its origins. Adolf Hitler was born in 1889 in Austria-Hungary. His early years were marked by poverty and instability. After failing to gain acceptance into the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, Hitler found himself in a city with a significant Jewish population. Here, he encountered anti-Semitic ideas that were already prevalent in Vienna. Vienna was a hotbed of nationalist and anti-Semitic sentiments. Influential figures like Karl Lueger, the mayor of Vienna, openly espoused anti-Jewish views, which deeply influenced the young Hitler. But it was World War I that truly shaped Hitler's worldview. Serving as a soldier, he witnessed the collapse of the German Empire and the subsequent Treaty of Versailles, which imposed severe reparations on Germany. This period of humiliation and economic hardship became a fertile ground for Hitler's burgeoning hatred. After World War I, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazi Party. It was during this time that Hitler began to articulate his anti-Semitic beliefs, which he would later expand upon in his infamous book, Mein Kampf. Hitler, the Jew, is the great enemy of the German people. They are the reason for our suffering and must be removed from our society. Hitler's ideology was influenced by a mix of pseudoscientific racial theories, historical prejudices, and contemporary political movements. He believed that Jews were not only an inferior race, but also a threat to the purity and strength of the Aryan race. In 1933, Hitler's appointment as Chancellor marked the beginning of a new era in Germany. The Nazi regime quickly moved to consolidate power, using events like the Reichstag fire to justify the suppression of political opponents and the establishment of a totalitarian state. With power firmly in their hands, the Nazis began to institutionalize their anti-Semitic ideology. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 stripped Jews of their citizenship and prohibited marriage between Jews and non-Jews, laying the groundwork for the systemic persecution that would follow. One of the most insidious tools the Nazis used to spread their anti-Semitic ideology was propaganda. Joseph Goebbels, the Minister of Propaganda, orchestrated a vast campaign to dehumanize Jews and portray them as the enemies of the German people. From films and newspapers to school textbooks and radio broadcasts, every medium was employed to indoctrinate the German population. The message was clear: Jews were to blame for Germany's problems, and their removal was necessary for the nation's rebirth. The culmination of Hitler's hatred was the Holocaust, one of the most horrific genocides in human history. Starting with the Kristallnacht pogrom in 1938, the persecution of Jews escalated into a systematic campaign of extermination. Over 6 million Jews were murdered in ghettos, concentration camps, and extermination camps. The world would come to learn the full extent of the horrors only after the defeat of Nazi Germany in 1945. The legacy of Hitler's anti-Semitism is a somber reminder of the destructive power of hatred and bigotry. Today, we remember the victims and strive to educate future generations about the dangers of intolerance. As we reflect on this dark chapter in history, let us commit to fighting against hate in all its forms and ensuring that such atrocities never happen again. Adolf Hitler's anti-Semitism led to unimaginable suffering and loss. By understanding the roots of his hatred, we can better appreciate the importance of tolerance, diversity, and respect in our world today. Thank you for watching. For more historical insights, subscribe to our channel and leave your thoughts in the comments below.